Good evening, hockey fan. Just a quick audio test here. Just a quick audio test as we get set for varsity non-conference hockey between SPASH and Eau Claire Memorial. Puck drop at 7 o'clock right here on Zaleski Sports. And a very good evening, hockey fans. We welcome you to KB Willett Ice Arena here in Stevens Point as we wrap up the final school week of the season, and we get set for the holidays with some non-conference elite high school hockey. It is the SPASH Panthers and the Old A's of Eau Claire Memorial. My name is Mike Wendland. Chase Lyons on the production side of things today here from Stevens Point as you are watching the Auto Select pregame show. Auto Select is Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires with complete auto repair services. Locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point, Schofield Avenue over in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, you can look to Auto Select and you're good to go. Take a quick look at these two teams before we hear from our friends at Auto Select. Eau Claire Memorial comes in with a record of 3-2-2. They're 2-1-1 in the Big Rivers Conference. Coming off a loss earlier this week against Hudson, a tight one, a 5-4 third period loss. They tied Nino over the weekend. They have a big win over River Falls just before as well, and they will next take the ice in Ashwaubenon against Edgewood and Verona. That's on the 27th and 28th. For the SPASH Panthers, they come in undefeated. They are 7-0, and they are 3-0 in the Wisconsin Valley. Had a 3-0 shutout win over DC Everest last night. That was a game that we were going to be here on Thursday until the weather had canceled everything. But now they were able to get played last night. Eric Sashevsky had the shutout last night, and Zach Burdick will get the start in net tonight. Before that, wins over Middleton, Wausau West, a big one over at Marathon Park. Notre Dame, big win over them, and on Bayport as well. Some tough teams that they have taken down. So that being said, we're going to take a quick timeout here from our friends at Auto Select. We'll come back with the teams taking the ice and more of your Auto Select pregame coverage right here on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Our pregame coverage continues. You see the spotlight on as we wait for the teams to take the ice. JV was a SPASH 5-0 win, I want to say, was the score there. And you look at some of the key players on these two teams. Mac Diggins has had a big career so far. He's 94 career points for the Old A's. Captain Blake Oneman got 5 goals on the season. Gabe Pankratz leads the team with 9 goals for the Old A's. For SPASH, you got a couple of guys approaching some milestones as well. Jackson Schrader approaching 200 career points. He's at 189 right now, 77 career goals. Grant Molsky, 5 points shy of 100 for his career. He's got already 12 goals on the season, including a 5-goal night in that 19-0 win over Wausau East Merrill, in which they put up 90 shots on net against East Merrill. As Memorial takes the ice. Get our camera refocus here. Yeah, you see the Old A's taking the ice, being led onto the ice by goaltender Evan Matson, the sophomore. He's got all the record, 3-2-2, a 928 save percentage, 2.35 goals against. Does not have a shutout yet this season for the team in violet. And coming along with the smoke, heading over, about to take the ice, the SPASH Panthers. So your Auto Select pregame show wraps up. Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires is at Auto Select. Locations with complete auto repair services. Location Church Street, Highway 10 East, Stevens Point, Schofield Avenue, and Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. As they bring the Panther out first, mascot leading things out, and then they will be led out there by goaltender Zach Burdick. The sophomore getting the start. He's going to make his 4th start. He's 3-0, a 935 save with a shutout. He started the wins over Bayport, East Merrill, and Middleton for Stevens Point. Eau Claire Memorial in their violet sweaters, black pants, the Memorial M crest across the front with black helmets and white numbers. SPASH in their white jerseys, the red stripe along the bottom and along the sleeves, black numbers. Panthers in script across the front, white helmets, and Burdick in net in white. As I'll now turn things over to our public address for our opening ceremonies.
Between the Old A's of Eau Claire Memorial and your SPASH Panthers. Eau Claire Memorial, SPASH and for the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance. Your cooperation demonstrating the highest ideal of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. Hockey fans, let's welcome visitors to the WIAA Memorial Games. At defense, junior, number 4, Tucker Lawson. At defense, a freshman, number 16, Katie Kruschke. At wing, a senior, number 28, Eric Karnas. At wing, a senior, number 9, Blake Evan. At center, a sophomore, number 20, Luke Shepard. And in goal, number 10, number 35, Evan Madsen. The only name are coached by Jeff Shepard. Coach Shepard is assisted by Collins, Andrew King, and Guy Brown. Before the game begins, we ask that you please stand if you are able, and remove your caps as we honor America and those who have fought for freedom and continue fighting for freedom to enjoy. With the singing of our national anthem, performed by the SPASH Common Bands.
Stick taps around as our anthem concludes, as we are moments away from puck drop here in KB Willett Arena. It's the Panthers and the Old A's head-to-head non-conference hockey as we get set for the holidays next week. Our last hockey game before Christmas. We'll have one more basketball game here coming your way Monday night. This one, and then the basketball game going right now between De Pere and Wisconsin Lutheran. Our final 3 games before we get to the holidays. And that one as well, Wisconsin Lutheran up by 12 on De Pere, 2 minutes left. Big time boys basketball matchup over there. As you're from the PA forward corner for SPASH, it'll be Molsky flanked by Miller and Schrader with Dillingham and Fleas on the blue line and Zach Burdick in net. For Eau Claire Memorial, Schemberger will be centering Ottoman and Kranitz, or Incarnates, I should say. Blue line is Kruschke and Lossman with Madsen in net. Memorial will skate left to right, SPASH will skate right to left. Molsky and Schemberger head to the circle. They look through, and we're underway. Face-off one cleanly by the SPASH Panthers. The freshman Fleece goes to the left wing for Miller. Cross dice for Schrader. Early look already. Schrader takes a low shot, looking for a deflection. It's tipped wide and back out towards center ice. Rolls all the way down for Fleece. He'll chase it back down. The freshman left-handed D-man. Miller up the left wing now. This top line. That pass too far and turned over, tipped back towards center. Dillingham will skate after it, bank it back forward and turned over. Here comes Schemberger in onside. He gets around Dillingham, short range shot. That one may have gotten a piece of Burdick. Then blue liner blows a tire. That's Colton Cashton Troutline. And back in onside. Here comes Schrader up the right wing. Summers on the deflection is good. A goal. Tic-tac-toe, Carson Summers gets his third of the season, and it is 1-0 SPASH. At 51 seconds of the first period, there's a Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel goal. Call Jamie Wenzel and Serve Pro the number one choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. Schrader got in. He was able to find just left of the face-off dot Carson Summers. And Summers gets his third of the season. Point number 190 for Schrader as SPASH. He's a fifth skater out there. And they will send Bo Schrader in to take the draw along with Easton Katowski as he gets booted. And Carter Drexler. Face-off one again by SPASH. Wait for the official announcement on the assist. That one tipped through and an icing to bring things back. So we'll go at 51 seconds by Summers. Summers back out there. He'll take the draw. Face-off one by SPASH again. As Ostricki can't handle it behind the net. He's able to have it tipped into a couple of skates as it'll be battled into the corner. So Summers from Schrader. Here's a shot from the shot. Ostricki shot whistles high. So Summers from Schrader at 51 seconds. As Easton Katowski now with it up the left wing. That one in and just wide of the nets from the blue line from Beckett Carroll. Now here's Drexler. He still has it. Gets back onto his forehand. He'll skate up to the top of the dot. He'll take a low shot. That's blocked out in front by Troutline. Drexler still has it. He'll chip it forward, but SPASH was on a change, and it's going to be chipped forward and then just dumped in by Peyton Hulls. Carroll pinned up against the boards, and it'll be cleaned up there. And skating out with it is Jace Deedy. Katowski tries to deflect it in, and Memorial has it back in neutral ice. Up the left wing, Coy Brish makes a hit and forces a turnover. But then Jerome Poirier fans on the breakout attempt. Up to the left wing for Maxim Salienko. The line with Spies and Brish. Tyler Bialis with Poirier on the blue line. Coy Brish will send it out towards center ice. Bounces over a stick back to the old Ames. That one chipped back to center. Here's Coy Brish. He'll just chip it into the corner. Be chased down by Salienko. He'll take a hit. Battle behind the net. Brish now with it, trying to protect the puck. Guarded tightly by Wyatt Seymour. Brish takes a hit into the boards and is slow to get up. And that's going to be chipped up and out into the netting. We'll get a face-off in the offensive zone. 14-11 to go here in the first face-off to the left of Madsen. Remember that the Dahl family vehicles have been earning 5-star reviews since 1911. Now they'd like to earn your 5-star review at the new Dahl Honda and Dahl Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealerships in Stevens Point. Learn more online at dahlauto.com. Face-off won by SPASH. Miller gets knocked to the ice. At top line out there, Molsky and Schrader with Flees and Dillingham. Saw top line as well for the Old Abes. Battle along the right wing boards and cleared back. And it is just out of the zone. Molsky forces them to tag up, and that's going to be chipped back towards center. Schemberger can handle it, and then chipped forward. Now Miller plays it back to Dillingham. Home run pass to Molsky. Partial break for Molsky. Forehand, slides it through, and the save is made. No, that one go in? No, Madsen was able to hang on. What a 10-bell save. I saw the puck behind him in the net after the whistle blew. But he got the pad down and made the save, robbing Molsky. Face-off won by the Old Ames. Back behind the net it goes for Carter Hayes up to the right wing. Then Dillingham keeps it in, but now trying to skate out with it. Here's Troutline. He'll get it to center and skating in onside right up the middle is Hulls. Drops it off. That one sent wide on a big shot from Gabe Pankratz. Now back out with it. Kitowski in towards Summers. Looking for a deflection. Wide open. It's a toe save made by Madsen on a rebound. SPASH has had some great looks, and Madsen is keeping this 1-0. Dillingham to Kitowski. He'll chip it in. Here comes Summers. He'll get around one man. He fans on his shot. Swing and a miss. Back the other way comes Eau Claire Memorial. That one tipped to center, bouncing off the backhand of the stick of Ostricki. And he'll battle along the boards with Wyatt Sienko. That one's chipped back to center. Now here's Coy Brish. He'll skate in. He loses an edge, goes to a knee, turns it over. Selienko then blows a tire, goes all the way back down, be chased down by Ostricki. 12.5 to go here in the first. Jackson Spees backhanded up and out by Jace Deedy. He'll skate in up the left wing. Avoids a check. Finds Selienko on the goal line. He'll chase it back behind the net. Bank it across to Ostricki. He'll take a one-timer. That one deflects wide off a stick, but kept in by Spees. Selienko takes a hit in the corner from Luke Schemberger, and a ship back towards center and be chased all the way down. Icing is waved off, and Burdick will play it back to Deedy. He tries the long stretch pass. He's going to have to chase it back down himself. And now skates in up the right wing. Top line out for SPASH. Miller, Molsky, and Schrader. Now here's Grady Miller. He's a race behind the play. He'll chase it back down on the backhand. Pivot back and takes a hit behind the net from Schemberger. Keeps it back. Molsky with a one-time attempt. That one blocked out in front. Back behind the net. SPASH continuing to tilt the ice right now. Memorial trying to get out. That's banked back behind the net. Will be chased down by Caden Kruschke. And he gets knocked off the ice by Schrader. Molsky trying to center it. That's intercepted by Eric Karnitz. Chipped forward and a big hit from Tyler Bialis on Blake Oneman. Molsky trying to forward. Oneman, though, picks it off. Here comes Schrader. He's going to chip it in. He takes a huge hit, and a penalty is going to be called. Oh, no, they're going to. It was offside, so they had to tag up. I saw the hand up. I thought they were going to call a penalty. My apologies there. Now a shot blocked by Bialis off of Oneman. Memorial's looking for their first shot on net. There's a centering attempt blocked by Poirier. Bialis will send it up the right wing for Drexler. He'll skate in with Poirier on the rush. 2-on-4. Looking for Poirier. That one blocked out in front. SPASH, though, does keep it. Drexler into the corner. He gets it back. He wheels back along the left wing boards. Kitowski fans on a shot. Second time, SPASH just swung and had a wide open look on the slot and swung and missed. Drexler sets up in the corner, looking for a one-time attempt. That one blocked out in front and played back to center. Dillingham trying to race down for it, beats Pankratz to the puck. Both teams on a change. Flees indirect and a breakaway. 2-on-0. Shot. Save made Burdick, and he covers it up. And then a late hits as there was a collision there between Pankratz and Dillingham as Seymour point blank robbed by Burdick. Great defensive play to get the 2-on-0, and Burdick makes a big save to keep it 1-0. Bo Schrader takes the draw. That one chipped all the way down. That'll be an icing to bring things back. Remember as well to visit Marshfield to see the largest holiday lights display in central Wisconsin, featuring over 2 million lights at Wildwood Park, open nightly now through New Year's Eve. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com. Also, the Sherrill Tire and Auto Service Winter Wonders Coloring Contest is how kids 10 and under could win up to $500 for your school and a gift card for you. Get the details and submit your entry at SherrillTireColoringContest.com. Face-off one. It was tied up and then Spash out with it. Now Dillingham banks it up the right wing, boards back to center in the neutral ice. That one chipped in, picked off by Fleece. Saucer pass, trying to chip it in, was Benny Abbott. And Schrader will chase it back down. Over to Teddy Westrick. He'll just fire it in behind the net. And it takes a bad bounce off of Stanchion. Abbott trying to chase it back down. Memorial out with it. Brish trying to make a play. He loses an edge. Tangles up with a Memorial skater. Now up the left wing. Pass was behind his 10 target from Wyatt Sienko, but it does get in and then chipped in by Mason Flannery. Fleece with Ostricki behind the net. Up to the left wing, but not out. Kept in and played behind the net. Off to the side of the net, Ostricki will then bounce it over to Brish, backhanded back to center. Troutline has his stick tied up by Salienko, who as then Spees lays the body on him in, trying to get by Brish. Ostricki is able to dangle his way out into neutral ice, and then just sent back in behind the net. 8.5 to go here in the first. Shots 4-1 Spash. The goal by Summers at 51 seconds, the only scoring. That one banked all the way down. That will be an icing to bring things back with 8:18 to go. Again, shots 4-1 Spash. It was Summers from Jackson Schrader at 51 seconds, the lone goal of the game so far. Face-off will be to the left of Evan Madsen. There's all the Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft is a local hidden gem filled with all the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, cheese trays for Wisconsin's finest cheese. Stop at Cheese Pleasers right off I-39 in Bancroft. Face-off tied up, and they'll battle behind the nets. Troutline uses his big frame to box out Schrader, and a nice backhand play out by Pankratz. Poirier, he'll backhand it up, but Pankratz right there up the left wing boards. A tough angle shot. May have gone off the side of the net, and Jackson Schrader will wheel back into his own defensive zone. And Schrader now 10 points away from 200 in his Panther career. That one chipped in. Troutline, though, is there. He'll play it out to Carter Hayes. Now here's Pankratz. He'll take a shot, and that one wires up high off the glass behind the net. But kept in. Here's Seymour. He'll look for the centering pass, and that's blocked out in front by Poirier. Poirier lays the body on Seymour. Battle in the corner. Molsky in there as well, along with Flannery. Schrader then steps in as well. It's played back to Bialis. He tries to keep it in. He can't get it offside. There's a little sauce out. Now here's Miller. He's going to get through one, keeps it on his stick, but the second defender there to knock it away. Tough angle shot. His stick is stuck away into the corner by Madsen. Now Dillingham with it, back at center ice. Into Miller. He'll skate in up the slot. And it's stick checked away. A nice play there by Tucker Lossman. And we're going to get a penalty on Spash on the hit. And we're going to see an Eau Claire Memorial power play for interference. So Grady Miller's going to go into the box at 10:19 for interference. Here's the first Old Abe power play. Face-off taken, one by the Old Ames. Back to the blue line. Looking for a shot. That one just wide of the blocker, and Spees will clear it back down the ice. Selienko chasing it down on the penalty kill, creating a forecheck. Trying not to let Memorial get in and set up. Pankratz. That one sent wide. Old Dave trying to get just shots on net here. Blue line to blue line. Pankratz, he'll take a low shot. That's blocked in front. That one tipped behind the net. Everyone hitting the ice. Dillingham 1-on-2, trying to pin it along the boards. Old Dave's keep it in. Pankratz to the face-off dot. Schemberger, that one blocked out. Spees will just fire it off the boards and down. 45 seconds gone by on the Miller penalty. Up the right side, Mac Diggins will just send it in. Drexler trying to chip it out. Now it stays in. Here's Diggins. He's going to be able to walk into one if he wants. Bial is able to chase him behind the net. And then just pinned along the boards, trying to get it out. Brish throws a reverse hit, just sends it along the boards, but it's not going to be out. A bouncing puck settled down. Pankratz. That one deflected and just wide. That one is all the way down off just over the glove of Lossman. Ostricki clears it. 25 seconds left on the Miller penalty. Schrader now out there on the penalty kill along with Drexler. That one dropped off for Diggins. And it's going to be an offside. We'll get a face-off at 4:54. Shots now evened up 4-4. 13 seconds left on the Grady Miller interference penalty. As well, Little Scholars and Little Scholars Beginnings are two beautiful child care and preschools in Stevens Point, offering early child learning for infants through 4K. You're going to find great facilities and a comfortable environment to help your child grow. To learn more, visit littlescholars.com. Face-off in the neutral zone, taken and won by the Old Aves. Now here's Flannery skating it onside. Left-handed shot, trying to backhand one, and just rolls wide. Poirier backhands it to the blue line, not out. And that one is going to be on net and then paddled into the corner, and the penalty has expired. Miller out of the box. And that's going to be an icing, as Miller was out of the box when it was fired down. So he'll come back into the Memorial offensive zone, 4:35 to go. As the power play comes up empty, a couple of looks during that one. Face-off won by Spash. Fleece trying to get it out to the wing he can. That one's going to be blocked out in front. Right wing and chip forward. Here comes Miller. Potential 2-on-1 developing with Schrader. Miller gets taken down. And we play on. Here's Fleece on the blue line. Gets it to Schrader, top of the dot. His shot is blocked. Miller to Molsky. That one blocked off the shaft of a stick. Miller lays a reverse hit into the corner. Molsky still with it. Pankratz playing without a stick. Miller, low shot blocked and cleared down. As it was a delayed penalty, and we're going to have a Spash power play coming up. A holding call. At 13:03. It's going to be Gabe Pankratz in the box for holding, and a Spash power play coming up with 3:57 to go here in the first. Drexler, Brish, and Salienko. Schemberger will take the draw against Drexler. It's won by Spash. To Dillingham on the blue line. He'll look to center one. That one saved, made off a deflection off the right pad of Madsen. Memorial trying to chip it out, and they do. They clear. They'll be going chased down by Dillingham along the right side. The senior defenseman into Kitowski, and he was offside. Face-off will come outside into the neutral ice. Arizona Express Employment Professionals have relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. Summers will take the draw against Seymour. Face-off won cleanly by Spash. Miller and Ostricki along with Schrader and Molskis. Four forwards in on this power play. Ostricki, the lone defenseman. Miller is going to walk into one, wires one, looking for a deflection, and Summers tips it wide. SPASH, though, keeps it in. Ostricki, one touch, back to Jackson Schrader. Schrader will wheel into it. He'll take a shot. That one blocked. Molsky with a shot. That one is blocked. Couple of big-time blocks by Tucker Lossman. D to D, here's Miller. Backhand, Summers one-timer, save made, read well by Matson, and he'll hang on at 2:54. 57 seconds left on the power play. That's a really nice read by Evan Matson. Jersey has a .928 save percentage this season for the Old Abe's. The sophomore goaltender. Schemberger will take the draw against Summers. Face-off won by SPASH. Back to Ostricki. Now Miller. And they'll switch to set up the one-timers. Miller, he'll take a shot. And through! Grady Miller scores on the power play. And it's 2-0 SPASH. It's another Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel goal for the SPASH Panthers. Call Jamie Wenzel and Serve Pro the number one choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. 14-16 time of the goal for Grady Miller on the power play. His 7th of the season. As that one just snuck through. Face-off won by Memorial. We're back underway. Final 2.5 minutes or so here in the first half. Get the official announcement in just a moment. And now here's Salienko, potential 2-on-1. He gets tripped up and chipped down. So it's Miller from Ostricki and Molsky, as there's an attempt is deflected wide. That one tipped wide as well in front of the net by Diggins. So again, Miller from Ostricki and Molsky. As Spees blows a tire, Dillingham just trying to chip forward, but he can't get it out. Here comes Diggins. He'll chip it to the top of the dot. Shot and a goal by Memorial. They answer right back, and it's 2-1. A beautiful shot solves Burdick. And first man through is Gabe Pankratz, who had the penalty that led to the power play goal. But he gets Memorial on the board. It's 2-1 with 2:03 to go. 14:57 time of the goal. Face-off taken, one by SPASH, back underway. That one chipped in, back behind the net. This young line, Schrader, Abbott, Westrick. So Pankratz gets the goal. Assisted by Carter Hayes. So Pankratz gets his 10th of the season, assisted by Hayes. Now skating in. That one sent wide, looking for the far side is Karnitz, and is back to center. A little bit of extra jump now for the Old Abe's, trying to tie this one up in the final 90 seconds. That one almost picked off and chipped in. Dede skates in front of his own net, a dangerous play. He's able to avoid some trouble. And that one now chase out, Bo Schrader with it. He'll send it in. SPASH will go off on a line change. Final minute 7 here of the first period. Bialis will get it for Summers and then picked off. And skating in with it on side is Carter Drexler. Looking for Summers, that one blocked out in front. Summers still with it, a low shot, sent to the corner. Drexler will chase it down. Final 50 seconds now. Katowski behind the net, trying to center it, and Summers can't get it through Matson. He holds on. Some pushing and shoving afterwards. They took an extra whack at Matson. He makes a big save with 45.9 seconds on the clock here in the first period. Another big-time save from Matson. Shots 8-6 for SPASH. Goals 2-1. Top line out, Molsky wins the faceoff. Miller couldn't quite battle for it, is played behind the net. Schrader gets knocked off the puck, but then the defenseman falls, so Schrader does get it back. Looking for a deflection, and Matson can't find it. It's loose on the side of the net. Schemberger will just bank it forward. Bialis will jump into the play. And keep it in. Schrader, a low shot. That one blocked out in front, took down Miller. Final 20 seconds left of the first. A frenzy of activity here in the final minute. Schemberger out. Here's Pankratz looking to tie it up. Pankratz around the left wing. He'll just chip it in and chase, take a hit from Schrader. And they got to tag up. Final 5 seconds left. Poirier. 1 second left. He will not get a shot off, and the first period comes to an end with a score of 2-1 in favor of Stevens Point and the Panthers. Shots were 9-6 Spash in that first period. 2-1. We'll step aside. We'll be back in a couple of minutes with your scoring summary and the stat outlook from this first period as you are watching high school hockey on Zaleski Sports, brought to you this evening by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Club Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable food items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 29th through December 31st.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with so many delicious favorites featuring hundreds of varieties of bratwurst, chicken, pork, steak, and so much more. No matter what you're looking for, everything you'll find at Ski's Meat Market is always fresh with so many local gems including pizzas, salsas, deli meats, and a variety of homemade dips, pasta salads, veggies, loaded baked potatoes, and drinks. Ski's is a one-stop shop for all your culinary needs. They're always adding new flavors and specialty products. Ski's Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Their quality is worth the stop.
Imagine if your orthopedic clinic, surgery center, and physical therapy were all in one place with one team. At Stevens Point Orthopedics, you'll have a clinic where a friendly voice always answers your call. If you need further care, it's a short walk to meet our surgery center team, or down the hall to meet a group of our physical therapists. There is one space and one team for the best orthopedic care in central Wisconsin. Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
It's the first intermission here from Stevens Point here at KB Willett Ice Arena. A 2-1 lead for the Smash Panthers over Eau Claire Memorial. A frenzy of offense in the final couple of minutes. Some big-time goals. Let's take a look at our scoring summary. It started at 51 seconds of the first period. It was Carter Summers getting his third goal of the year, assisted by Jackson Schrader on an even strength goal at 51 seconds. And then it was fairly even for the next 13 minutes. After Smash killed an Eau Claire Memorial power play, they got their own power play, and near the end of it, they would score at 14-16. Grady Miller will get his 7th of the season, assisted by Logan Ostricki and Grant Molsky. For Molsky, that's career point number 96 for Spash. But then, 41 seconds later, Eau Claire Memorial would answer. It would be an even strength goal for Gabe Pankratz, who had the penalty that led to the Spash goal. He gets his 10th of the season, assisted by Carter Hayes, who gets his 2nd point of the season. And that's your scoring in the first period. Each team had a penalty. Grady Miller was called for interference at 10:19. That was killed off. Then Pankratz got a holding call that led to the Spash power play goal at 13:03. Shots 9-6. 7 saves made by Evan Matson. 5 saves for Zach Burdick. As that leads us to our intermission. We'll step aside one more time. Be back in a couple of minutes here from some more of our great sponsors. Again, please go and support all of these small businesses. Without them, we could not bring you these great high school games. You are watching high school hockey on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries higher quality furniture from all of your favorite brands because we want you to be proud of your space.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries all of your favorite appliance brands so we can save you money on the products you trust.
It just makes sense that Mittens services what we sell because we want your home to be comfortable and run smoothly.
It just makes sense. Central Wisconsin has shopped at Mittens since 1938 because we have it all.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no-obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Excuse me, is this carpet stain resistant?
No, doesn't seem like it is. Sorry.
For advice from real flooring experts and huge savings on stain-resistant flooring, visit Carpet One. Carpet One Floor and Home. Right now at your local Carpet One, you can get help from our flooring experts while saving big and enjoying special financing on beautiful floors for your home. Come see us today.
First intermission continues with about 7 minutes left. Zamboni cleaning the ice here at KB Willits. Take a look at the Zaleski Sports scoreboard and what to expect going forward, going into the rest of this, into next week. This is the final game of the week here on Zaleski Sports. Earlier this evening, it was wrapped up over in Wisconsin Lutheran, as Wisconsin Lutheran took down De Pere 72-59. What a great game. And that was in boys basketball. Two of the very best, two teams who have a very good chance of playing at the Kohl Center in March, as Wisconsin Lutheran picks up that 13-point win over De Pere. Matt and Elijah down on the call there for that one. Taking a look at what to expect for next week here on Zaleski Sports, of course, the Christmas on Wednesday. We do have a boys basketball game on Monday night. It'll be Marathon and Assumption. Dan Ross will be on the call for that one. 7:15 or so, opening tip in the Merrillwood. And then after Christmas, we'll start back up on Thursday. A couple of games at the Rick Majerus WBY Shootout down in Mequon. Marquette and Wisconsin Lutheran go head-to-head. Milwaukee Academy of Science will take on the Old Abe's of Eau Claire Memorial. First game will start at 6:15. Then on Friday, Jason Zaleski will be down in Orlando with Knoxville Catholic Tennessee, taking on the Marshfield Tigers at 1 o'clock. Over in Auburndale, Neilsville and Wyega Fremont will go on, and Stratford, Fall River and Owen Withee, Stratford and Manawa. In Marshfield, Wausau West will play Oshkosh West. In girls basketball, Marshfield girls will take on Hudson. Assumption girls hosting Bonduelle at the Herd Arena in Oshkosh. Be a doubleheader, Marathon and Columbus Catholic girls and then boys on Friday. I'll be down in Milwaukee at the WBY Shootout starting on the 27th. We'll have Slinger and Freedom, Whitnall and Kaukauna, Eau Claire Memorial and Appleton North, Arrowhead and Oshkosh North, and De Pere and the Milwaukee Academy of Science. And then on Saturday next week, Homestead and Kaukauna down at the WBY Shootout, De Pere and Wauwatosa West. And then over in Auburndale, Wyega Fremont will take on Auburndale. Then we'll have the consolation and championship games in the Stratford tournament. Hudson and Wausau West girls, Marshfield, Oshkosh West girls, and we'll also have Marshfield boys opponent to be determined over in Orlando. Those are all the games you can see next week on Zaleski Sports when you're at home with the family enjoying the holidays. So pull up a TV or 4 and maybe up to 16, as many as you can, and watch some of these great games over a winter break here on Zaleski Sports. We're going to take we're going to take another timeout, come back in a couple of minutes, get you guys ready for the second period as the ice is cleaned off. It is 2-1 Spash on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at madeacustom.com.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
The Sherrill Tire and Auto Service News Channel 7 Winter Wonders Coloring Contest is how kids 10 and under could win up to $500 for your school and a gift card for you. Get the details and submit your entry at SherrillTireColoringContest.com.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Club Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable food items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 29th through December 31st.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Pisarski Funeral Homes has been serving the Stevens Point and Plover area with the very best in funeral services. Today, as a fourth-generation local business, Pisarski Funeral Homes takes pride in helping members of our community when they need it most. The loss of a loved one carries so many challenges and often comes with so many questions. Find answers, professional services, and all the compassion and support you'd expect at Pisarski Funeral Homes, with locations in Stevens Point and Plover, and online at pisarskifuneralhome.com.
The ice is clean. The officials are on the ice. The nets are in place as we get set for the second period here on Zaleski Sports. And Michael here with Chase Lyons on the production side of things. Here at KB Willett as Madsen will lead Eau Claire Memorial out onto the ice. They'll switch sides. So Memorial will skate right to left. SPASH will skate left to right. Here in this one. SPASH now takes the ice as well, being led out there by sophomore Zach Burdick. Saved 5 of the 6 shots he saw. Madsen saved 7 of the 9 that he saw. And SPASH scored in the first minute, and then the two teams scored 41 seconds apart late in that first period. Glad to have you guys with us. This opening faceoff will be brought to you tonight by Ski's Meat Market, your locally owned premier meat market filled with more than 30 flavors of brats, along with chicken, steaks, beef, deli meats, local and seasonal favorites, and more. It's all at Ski's Meat Market, Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Top lines out. Molsky will take the draw against Luke Schemberger. Stick taps around, faceoff taken, won by SPASH. Back to the blue line. Dillingham will bank it in. Schrader will just backhand it into his own bench. Faceoff will stay in neutral ice. This faceoff brought to you by Nicolay Bank, offering personal banking at its best. Location, Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Learn more as well at nicolaybank.com. Faceoff again won by Molsky. And Schrader tries to dump it in, but pinched well and cleared out by Tucker Lossman. That's going to be toward the net, and Burdick will have to play it. And Molsky's able to get out with it after a pass from Fleece. Here comes Schrader up the right wing. Schrader skates wide, shoots for a deflection. Fleece now gets knocked off the puck, and then that's just saucered out to center ice. Here comes Schemberger in on side. He'll backhand it into the corner. Jump past the Schrader check. Dillingham trying to backhand it across, and it goes all the way back through and out and be chased down by Caden Kruschke. Both teams will change their forward lines. Carter Drexler after Miller forced a turnover. Drexler backhand, that one off the shoulder and then tipped in A SPASH goal. That looks like Miller got another one. This time at 54 seconds of the second period. It looks like it is the second of the game for Grady Miller, his 8th of the season. Another Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel goal. Call Jamie Wenzel and Serve Pro the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. We'll wait for the official announcement on the assists. But that was first off the shoulder of Madsen. And then got knocked in on the rebound by Miller. Face-off won by Memorial. Back behind the net. Troutline will try and chip it forward to Diggins. Now, here comes Pankratz up the left wing, knocked down by Ostricki. So we'll get the announcement of the goal here. It is Grady Miller's goal. Molsky with his 3rd assist. That's offside. So Molsky with his 2nd assist. So it is Miller from Molsky. Molsky now with 20 points on the season in 8 games. Miller gets his 8th goal. He's up to 15 points. That included him missing a game. He missed the season opener. As face-off won by SPASH Ostricki. That one chipped in from Beckett Carroll. Into the corner it goes. Jackson Spees. Battling forward in the corner. Pankratz up the left wing. He's got the Old Abe goal. Ostricki. That one deflected high in the slot by Spees and sent wide. Selenko tried to drop it off for Spees, and Spees intercepts it. He fans on his shot attempt. Takes a hit, keeps it in. Somehow kept the stick parallel. That one by Carroll, and then chipped up and out into the crowd. Face-off will, I think he's going to go into the offensive zone. And it will be an offensive zone face-off for SPASH. Kidline out there. Schrader flanked by Abbott and Westrick. Face-off taken, tied up on the right wing, and Memorial will swing it around the boards on the left side. They can't get it out, and then Bialis can't get a clean shot on net. That one off a couple of skates, and back to center ice. Seymour was able to get it through, and then just chipped in behind the net. Chased down there by Bo Schrader along with Poirier. Poirier had a goal last night in that shutout win over DC Evers. Big hit to keep it in the zone. Diggins, his shot is blocked. Still in the offensive zone, Poirier trying to pivot back with Westrick. And SPASH will just chip it forward, a home run pass here. A shot and a goal! Benny Abbott gets his first of the season. It is 4-1 SPASH on the sophomore Benny Abbott. An even strength at 2:32 of the second period. And you can hear the crowd and the way they're sounding. That might be the first varsity goal for Benny Abbott. Congratulations to the sophomore. What a pass to free him as well. Another Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel goal. Call Serve Pro and Jamie Wenzel the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Face-off taken, won by SPASH. Top line out there, Miller with Molsky and Schrader, Dillingham and Fleece. Dillingham. He'll backhand one behind the net toward Madsen. SPASH with 2 goals on 3 shots here in the second period. Miller takes a big hit behind the net. We'll wait for the assist coming up here as it's Molsky. That's caught. So it is Benny Abbott with his first varsity goal, assisted by Poirier and Teddy Westrick at 2:32, time of the goal. For Poirier, that's his second point in as many days. He's got 8 on the season. Flees with a low shot, deflected wide. Molsky in the rebound. That one's saved, made off the right pad of Madsen. Schrader to the blue line. A bouncing puck kept in to the face-off dot. Molsky trying to backhand one blindly to Miller. And Schrader lays a big hit and forces a turnover. Miller with a shot. That one deflected up and into the net. And then Schrader with a little bit of a shove at the whistle. against Carter Hayes. JV game got chippy. This one starting to get chippy as well. These teams likely a good chance that you might see them in the playoffs against each other in sectionals. Summers will take the draw against Peyton Hulls. And Summers gets the boot. Someone's going to take it, and it will be taken by Drexler. Face-off won by Memorial. Diggins plays it back. Summers trying to pin it against the boards and keep it in the zone, and they do. Here's Katowski trying to set one up the slot, and that one knocked down. There's a piece of a broken stick. Or just a piece of tape. I think it came off the end of Summers' stick. 13:25 to go, and Miners Holy Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Pancrats will take the draw against Spies, and it's won by Memorial. Played back into the corner by Caden Krischke. Spies keeps it, but Pancrats intercepts that one. He'll backhand one to center. That's intercepted. And a nice strong hit by Pancrats. Knock into the ice. Jace Deedy. That one knocked forward again. Here is Pancrats. He has the Old Abe's goal. He'll pass it up. Here comes Diggins up the left wing with a head of steam. Trying to go short side. And it's good! The rebound is poked in by Seymour. And Eau Claire Memorial gets it back within 2. Diggins did all the work. He chipped it forward, trying to go short side. Rebound right there for Wyatt Seymour, who gets his first of the season. At 4:07, time of the goal. Beautiful rebound. It's a 4-2. Game is, there's a blown tire. Thomas Oswald now out there for his first ice time tonight. Katowski and Drexler. Oswald knocked off the puck. And here comes Seymour back the other way. His pass too far in front by Alice. We'll try and chip it in. It is Seymour. That one knocked down at the waist. And we got a whistle and everything going on. We're going to have, I think, a penalty called. It looks like a cross-checking call. On Spash. So we're going to have an Old Claire Memorial power play. .436 time of the penalty. On the penalty to Tyler Bialis. And the face-off won and cleared down by Spash right off the bat. So again, the goal was Wyatt Seymour, assisted by Mac Diggins. And Tucker Lossman gets the other assist. Here's Pancrats skating in. He'll send one high. Bouncing in front of that. Fleece will try and clear it. Bouncing puck. Schemberger keeps it in. Fleece. That one's sent to the corner. Pancrats takes a hit from Molsky, but he can't get it out. Here's Lossman. His shot deflected and is laying down. That's still in play. Burdick had made the first save, but the puck got behind him and gets behind the net. Pancrats, that shot is blocked by Molsky. Molsky, he'll try and skate in shorthanded. Trying to get through, stick checked away by Tucker Lossman. A good play there to prevent a shorthanded rush. But Molsky in on the forecheck, staying with it. And now a chance to break it out for the Old Abe's. Trying to get it back within 1 minute gone by on the Bialis penalty. Here's Diggins. Gets around. Trying to go with the wraparound. And he's going to keep it on his stick. Plays it back to the blue line. Gets it back. Goes to the slot. One-timer. That one whistled wide off of Pancrats. That one chipped down and out on the clear. Here comes Summers. 2-on-1 shorthanded. Summers, forehand. Can't get it on net. And then his rebound attempt to a sharp angle was saved as well. That one played back. Summers just tries to clear it out, but it's picked off. Schrader then lays a hit. And skating in on side with it now, but then turning it over. Beckett Carroll on the penalty kill with Dillingham. Dillingham was able to clear it back to center and off, and almost carried it offside. Here comes Summers. He'll just throw it in, take a big hit alongside the boards. Schrader with it, and a whistle and a penalty behind the play as we're going to get a SPASH. We're going to get an Oakland Memorial power play. They're going to get a power play for a minute 57. It looks like an elbowing call as Blake Ottoman will head into the box. 6:33, time of the penalty. So it'll be 4-on-4 for 3 seconds, and then SPASH will have a minute 57 of power play time. There's all for your home with the best from Home Furniture. Sofas, sectionals, beds, recliners, lighting, tables, rugs, and more. Home Furniture, locations Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, Post Road, and Plover. Face-off won by SPASH. Shot on net, save made, and now SPASH onto the power play. Ostricki with Kitowski. That one sent well wide into the corner. Brish, Drexler, and Salienko. Here's Ostricki, top of the slot. He'll take a shot, blocker save. And chipped back out to center. Ostricki will skate after it. Burdick was there as well as going to be played. And now SPASH will try and get something set up. Under final minute 23 of this power play. Ostricki skates in. Can't quite get through and cleared back down by Caden Krischke. Burdick will play it forward for Salienko with Kitowski. Saucering it in. Drexler gets it on the right wing onside. He'll wheel back. Dillingham, he'll wind up one-timer. Looking for a deflection. Rebound, pad save made off of Brish by Madsen. A big-time save there with the left pad. Breakout backhand pass, Dillingham. He'll chip it in, get it back after the board. Saucer pass to the backhand. Drexler couldn't handle it and then cleared back down by Cashton Troutline. Burdick blows, he loses an edge, and luckily he had a defender back there, otherwise it would have been an open net shorthanded for Pancrats. Molsky coming in with some speed. Gets around, shot, sends it wide, tried to go far post. Miller keeps it in. Miller, backhand, Schrader's shot save made again. That one trying to clear, they can't. Dillingham keeps it in. Long to Summers, here is Miller at the dot. He'll take a shot into the catching glove and held on by Madsen. 10 seconds left on the penalty to Blake Ottoman. Couple of huge saves there from Madsen. Keep this one at a 2-goal game. Since he held 2 goals on the first 3 shots he faced, since then, though, he has been lights out. Minnesota Pisarski Funeral Homes has been serving the Stevens Point and Plover area the very best in funeral services. Place your trust in Pisarski Funeral Homes as that shot into the net. The 4th-generation local business location, Stevens Point and Plover. Again, Pisarski Funeral Homes. 8:33 to go with in the second period. 6 seconds left on the Old Abe penalty. Face-off tied up, and SPASH has it. Back to the blue line for Ostricki. He's going to have one off a stick, and the penalty has been killed as they try the home run pass, and they got a breakaway. Here comes Ottoman. Shot, and he sends it wide, and then it's put into the net. It's a 1-goal game. I don't know if it was put in by a SPASH skater, but either way, go first man through is Mac Diggins. And Oak Cliff Memorial's back within 1. .844 time of the goal. It's now 4-3. And just like that, this game is turned on its head. Wow. Here we go. Ottoman skates in with it and chipped in. Now here comes Coy Brish back out with it for SPASH. He gets stick checked and then turned over to Schemberger. Up the left wing. Drop pass and a good move to get it through. As it is Diggins from Ottoman on the goal. Here's Poirier. He'll take a shot, sends it wide. Tried to go short side. So again, that one blocked out in front. It is Mac Diggins, his 4th of the season from Ottoman. That one banked to WIAA. He will avoid a check and skate in with it. Trying to center it for Brish. Spies will step in on the rush. Battling in the corner. Schemberger is there. Now that one chipped behind up to the left side. Be cleared out by Eric Karnitz. That one just chipped in on net. Save made by Burdick. Approaching 7 minutes to go and now a 4-3 game. Two straight for Old Clear Memorial as Miller. One-timer, that one save made and trickled to the top of the crease. They couldn't get the rebound and back out it goes. Dillingham backhands it to Molsky. Schrader will chip it in. Molsky keeps it in and it goes back to neutral ice. Couple of stick checks, Schrader. And then just sent deep. It's going to be on net. Save made by Burdick. He's going to backhand it over to Flees. And Flees battling behind the net. Banks it high off the glass, but not out. And now off his skate and out to neutral ice. 6:15 to go. That goes into the Old A bench. And we'll have a face-off. There's only Culligan Water. Specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, water filtration system. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy. Unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. 4-3. Shots 19-13 for Spash. That one through a few different skaters and in onside is Peyton Hulls. That one sent behind the net. Hulls will try and chase it down. Ostricki, though, is able to pinch and skate out with it, looking for the breakout. Gets it to Drexler up the right wing. Drexler settles it down. Tough angle shot. Save made off the right pad. Diggins, who had that last goal, saucers it over to Pankratz. He's got one of the goals too. That one, Katowski will tip it to his defenseman and then chip back to center ice. That's Didi. Trying to find Summers on a long pass. Now Hayes. That one in on a skate, kept in the zone, still loose, and a goal! Unassisted for Easton Katowski, and it's 5-3. He knocked it down, kept it in play, and puts it behind Madsen. An even strength goal at 11:37. Another Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel goal for the Spash Panthers. For Katowski, that's his 3rd of the season. This is an offensive shootout so far. Should be an unassisted goal for Katowski. We're back underway. Tyler Bialis with Poirier. Backhanded to center, gets through a couple of skaters. Salienko trying to chase it down, but Schemberger gets there first. Yep, Katowski unassisted with the goal. He forced that one all on that turnover. And now they get behind again, but almost turned over, but Memorial's able to get it out, but back to center. Tyler Bialis, he'll skate in from the left point. He'll take a low shot, sent wide, may have been deflected. Brish just played behind the net. Chased down there by Tucker Lossman. Backhanded to the blue line. Poirier keeps it in. Spash getting a couple changes in. Molsky now on the ice. Brish trying to keep it. Now here's Seymour. Out with Karnitz. Karnitz, Poirier with a nice move. He'll knock it away and he'll skate out with it. Up the left side, Poirier. Low shot and then paddled away into the corner. Schrader gets run over by Pankratz. Molsky avoids a check. Looks for Schrader. Top of the dot. Save made off the blocker. Rebound ping-ponging around and then cleared it, but not out. Bialis able to knock it down with a glove and keep it in. Molsky being stick lifted and he gets it knocked off, and we got a whistle And are we going to get a SPASH power play here? Or was it just knocked out of the ER? It's going to be a high sticking call. At 13-15. The second penalty on Blake Oneman. So another SPASH power play on the high stick. Face-off won by SPASH. Here's Ostricki to Miller. As Miller then fanning on his pass has to try and reset things. Schrader, he'll take a shot, deflected, and then the save made in front, and then cleared back out into the SPASH bench by Pankratz. Face-off will go into the offensive zone. The third SPASH power play. They're 1 for 2. We had 5 goals in the period. Face-off won again by SPASH. Here is Max Selienko. Along with Kitowski, Dillingham. He'll look for a deflection into the slot. Drexler and Brish setting up in front of the net. He's the screener. Drexler to the goal, toward the goal line. Low angle deflection pass is back out to the blue line, and Drexler is there. Dillingham a deflection, and that I think got knocked off by a boot. Didn't quite get there. Left for Dillingham. He'll walk into one. Deflection just wide of the post. Rebound save made as well. And Dillingham can't keep it in the zone, but he does keep it in neutral ice. Let's SPASH continue to try and break it out. Here's Dillingham. He can't handle it. And Brish backhands, but he can't keep it in. He turns it over. Here's Diggins, 2-on-2. Brish stick lifts and keeps it in. Now SPASH trying to get an odd man rush on already with the man advantage. Drexler gets around. And then that's too far for Kitowski. Salienko will go and chase it down. 30 seconds left on the Oneman penalty. 2:13 to go in the period. Salienko in on the right wing. Leaves it for Ostricki. He gets stick lifted. And turned over, and Pankratz fires it high off the glass and down. Good clear. Last rush for the Panther power play. 10 seconds left on the penalty. Logan Ostricki, long pass. In onside is Miller. So it's Molsky to Schrader. And the penalties expire. They're full strength. Schrader, shot save made. Rebound save made again. Third shot save made again. Miller, Rod, back to back. Schrader just turns around and fires and deflected wide. A couple of big saves there for Madsen. Oneman back out there after he took the penalty. Lays a hit on Miller. Here's Schrader skating in. He tries to get around. Got through one. He couldn't get through the second defender. That was Schemberger. And a shot off the side of the net by Molsky. Molsky, though, does keep it in. He'll send it behind the net. Schrader and some kerfuffle behind along the blue line there. Molsky and Pankratz tangle up. That one deflected off of both Schrader. That's going to roll into the corner. Cleared back toward Poirier. He can't handle it. Here comes Oneman. Makes a nice move, and then Poirier stick checks it away at the last second. Final minute now. Here is Poirier. He skates in off Schrader. Couldn't stay onside. Face off at the blue line with 42 seconds left. Just like these players are bringing their best to the ice, Rich Top Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Rich Top Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit RichTopExteriors.com. Both Schrader and Seymour taking the draw. Face-off one cleanly by the Old Aves. Troutline up the right wing. Diggins will just chip it into the offensive zone. Fleece then will have one high off the glass. And chased down there by Benny Abbott. Abbott has one of the goals tonight. And a couple guys tangled up in the corner. I think their helmets got tangled up. It's like you see it every so often in football. You see guys with their helmet and their face mask get caught up. We had that here. I think everyone's all right. Face-off will stay in the zone. 25 seconds left. As face-off one again by Memorial. Trout line. Abbott keeps it in. Down the corner with Westrick in there as well. That one just sent behind the net. Dillingham back at the blue line. He's going to try and get an angle. He'll take a shot through traffic. That's blocked out in front by Seymour. 5 seconds left. Late rush for the Old A's. That one flew off the stick. That was going toward the net, and that'll end the period. Burdick makes one last stop at the horn, and we go to the second intermission. It is now 5-3, Spash on top. We'll step aside as you are watching high school hockey on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
You may not know where you stand with that neighbor you wave at but never talk to. But you always know where you stand with the Sport Clips app haircut tracker that tracks your real-time wait time. It's a game changer.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shy.
Shy is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
In every department at Dull Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dull Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dull Auto, simple.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home, providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuda Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuda Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
Second intermission here on Zaleski Sports. Here from KB Willett Ice Arena here in Stevens Point. 5-3 Spash at Eau Claire Memorial, and a thrilling offensive showcase here in non-conference hockey. Also some pretty accurate throwing here during the intermission. We had the chuck a puck, and someone got it right on the face-off dot. They were partially on the dot right at center ice. That was a pretty accurate throw. As we'll take a look at our scoring summary here in the second period. It started at, much like the first, in the first minute, 54 seconds in. The second of the day for Grady Miller. Got an assist from Grant Molsky, an even strength. Spash got another one at 2:32. First varsity goal for Benny Abbott, assisted by Jerome Poirier and Teddy Westrick. And just like that, it was 4-1. But then back-to-back goals for the Old A's of Eau Claire Memorial. Started at 4:07. Wyatt Seymour with a beautiful rebound, assisted by Mac Diggins and Tucker Lossman. And then at 8:44 on even strength, it was Diggins getting his fourth of the season, assisted by Blake Oneman, got his first assist of the season. Spash, though, would answer, forcing an offensive zone turnover. Ethan Katowski would score unassisted at 11:37. That leads us to our score now, 5-3 in favor of Spash. Shots in the period, 16-8 in favor of Spash. 20 saves on 25 shots for Evan Matson. 11 saves on 14 shots for Zach Burdick. Penalties, 1 for Spash. It was a cross-checking call on Tyler Bialis. 2 on Blake Oneman for Eau Claire Memorial. He got an elbowing call and then a high-sticking call in that second period. Ice being cleaned off right now. We'll step aside. Be back in a couple of minutes. Get you guys ready. By Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Second intermission continues here on Zaleski Sports. Again, we'll do another quick rundown of the schedule for next week. This is the final game of the week here on Zaleski Sports. Earlier today, we had Wisconsin Lutheran picking up a big boys basketball win over De Pere down in the Milwaukee area. Matt and Elijah doing a great job down there covering games. So again, we'll take a look, and I'll take my time here. I have some more time as we got the clock running. It's starting on Monday night. We still got one more game before Christmas. Marathon and Assumption boys will go head-to-head in the Merrillwood South on Monday night, 7:15 tip. Dan Ross will be on the call for that one. Then Tuesday, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, of course, nothing going on. You can find our full schedule at ZaleskiSports.com, but we do get back underway on December 26th. On Thursday, a couple of games down in Mequon at the Rick Majerus WBY Shootout at Concordia. 6:15, Wisconsin Lutheran takes on Marquette. It'll be Matt and Elijah on the call for that one. And then right after that, it's approximately 7:45. It'll be the Old Ames here from Eau Claire Memorial. We'll be taking on the Novas of the Milwaukee Academy of Science on Thursday night. I'll head down then on Friday. We'll have 5 games from the WBY Shootout on Friday, starting at 12:15 in the afternoon. Myself and Brendan Retzloff will be there for Freedom and Slinger. 3:15, Kaukauna and Whitnall. 4:45, Appleton North and Eau Claire Memorial. And then Matt and Elijah back on the microphone at 6:15, Oshkosh North and Arrowhead, and then Milwaukee Academy of Science and De Pere at 7:45 from the WBY Shootout. A girl-boys doubleheader in Marathon. Dan Ross on the call there, Columbus Catholic and Marathon girls and then boys starting at 3 o'clock on Friday the 27th. In Oshkosh at the Oshkosh Herd Arena, it will be the Assumption girls taking on Bonduelle in a big Merrillwood CWC matchup. The Marshfield girls basketball tournament starting at 5 o'clock on the 27th. Wausau West hosts Oshkosh West in the first game. Then Marshfield and Hudson in the second one. Ben Brecht and then Gene DeLisio on the call for that one. Mike Steinwagner will be in Stratford starting at 5:30 on the 27th. Boys basketball. Owen Withy will start off against Fall River. Then the host team, the Stratford Tigers, taking on the Manawa Wolves. In Auburndale, Neilsville takes on Waiawega Fremont. 6 o'clock start time. Joe Anderson on the call there. Jason Zaleski will be down in Orlando at Gulf Shores as Marshfield will take on Knoxville Catholic from Tennessee in the tournament there. That's all on Friday. And on Saturday next week, a couple more games at the WBY Shootout in Milwaukee. I will be there the first game, Homestead and Kaukauna, 6:15 on Saturday evening. Then Wauwatosa West and De Pere. Matt and Elijah will be back on the call for that one at 7:45. over in Auburndale. WIAA Fremont takes on Auburndale at 6 o'clock. 5:30 will be the consolation game and the championship to follow in Stratford. On Saturday, Marshfield will have a to-be-determined opponent down in Orlando, and time to be determined as well. And then a couple of games in girls basketball at Marshfield. Wausau West and Hudson at 12:30, 2:15 Oshkosh West and Marshfield. That is your schedule for next week. We'd have a few games to wrap up the calendar year. One, to be exact, on December 30th, boys basketball, Auburndale and Neillsville. And then we'll see you guys in 2025. With that being said, we're going to take one more timeout, get you guys ready for the third period here on Zaleski Sports. It is a 5-3 SPASH lead as the Zamboni makes its final pass on the ice. We got 17 more minutes of awesome hockey coming your way right here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you this evening from Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Club Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable food items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 29th through December 31st.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with so many delicious favorites featuring hundreds of varieties of bratwurst, chicken, pork, steak, and so much more. No matter what you're looking for, everything you'll find at Ski's Meat Market is always fresh with so many local gems including pizzas, salsas, deli meats, and a variety of homemade dips, pasta salads, veggies, loaded baked potatoes, and drinks. Ski's is a one-stop shop for all your culinary needs. They're always adding new flavors and specialty products. Ski's Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Their quality is worth the stop.
You can see the Christmas tree in the background. As coming through that door in just a few moments will be the Old Abe's of Eau Claire Memorial trying to come back. They were down 4-1. Got it back within 4-3. Gave up the late goal to Kitowski. And they're now trailing by 2 heading into the third. And glad to have you guys joining us. Mike Wellen here with Chase Lyons on the production side of things. Here from KEB Willits. We'll wait for the teams to head out. So we have the final about 80 seconds left. Again, multi-point nights from Molsky, Miller. Mac Diggins has multiple points for Memorial. 21 saves on 26 shots. Now they adjusted it for Evan Madsen. 11 saves on 14 shots for Burdick for Spash. Spash is on the ice. Now here comes Eau Claire Memorial. They'll skate left to right, looking at your screen. Right to left will be the Spash Panthers as we get set for the third period. "17 minutes to go. Both starting goaltenders heading back into their nets. Evan Madsen, Zach Bird, a couple of sophomores. Checking in, Eric Krzyzewski has been the usual starter. He played last night, had a 9-save shutout against DC Everest, as it is allowed. Face-off ready to be dropped. Pankratz against Molsky. Face-off won by Morial, but then Schrader was able to chase it down and get a shot on net, or shot toward the net and sent wide right off the bat. Played back to center. Backhanded in, Molsky trying to chip it in. Him and Miller do, but it's quickly turned right back, and getting behind the defense is Diggins. He'll look for a shot, and then Flees was able to catch up and prevent a breakaway. Kruschke shot, and that's paddled away and into the net, into the corner. Good look for the old A's here in the early going. Force the face-off. Remember as well that St. Dean Carpet One, Post Road and Plover, here to floor you with the best in all of your carpeting and flooring needs. Whether for your home or business, you can find help with choosing the right looking material to bring your flooring to the next level at St. Dean Carpet One. Summers line in for Spash against Gabe Pankratz. Face-off won by Spash. Up the wing, knocked down. Kruschke takes a hit to the boards. And now here comes Summers, 2-on-1 potential. He'll pass it, a diving play made. Beautiful play there by Diggins. Prevents that cross crease pass. Played back to Carroll on the blue line. Up the boards for Katowski, a shot and a save made. Back to Ostricki. Drexler trying to pick on the backhand. Pankratz though. Second defender in, chips it forward. Here's Diggins, finds Pankratz. He'll skate in onside. Gets around the first defender and levels Drexler in the corner. There's been some heavy hitting, and we got an early whistle. And we got a penalty? Face-off's coming out of the zone, so it's not a penalty, but the face-off is just going to be brought out of the zone. Face-off taken, one by Spash. Poirier to Alice. He'll get it to Salienko. Skates up the left wing with some speed. Gets by Schemberger. Centering. And then Spies sent it wide. Pass picked off. Back behind. Brish and Salienko were there. One defender, though, and makes a nice play. And then passed in by Oneman. Burdick comes out of his net to try and make a play. Into the corner. Poirier sends it around the boards for Salienko and goes back towards center. Chased down. This will not be an icing. They wave off the icing. And Schemberger will get it across to Hayes, and then Brish there on the forecheck. Miller line out now. Brish chips it back towards center. And now Poirier. Battles in now in onside. Trying to get through is Karnitz, and he sends that one wide. Drop pass. Here comes Miller. Miller's going to skate 1-on-2. He tries and overstick handles, centering pass, knocked down. And now here comes back the other way for Lossman. Gets to the top of the slot. His shot off the blocker. Now here's Seymour. He'll take a hit from Schrader. Saucer pass over the stick. Now Miller out to center ice. He'll just chip it in, avoid the check with a little bit of a hop. Hop, skip, and a jump. 3 minutes gone by, approximately, here in the third period. Off the stick of Colin Bill. Flees will backhand it to Dillingham. And he'll just send it in. Spash will get a forward line change. Get the Summers line in. And now here is Summers with Schrader to Katowski. Schrader still with it. Tough angle shot. Caught and held by Evan Madsen. Well, at Stevens Spine Orthopedics is proud to welcome orthopedic spine surgeon Dr. Jason Pataki. Dr. Pataki is ready to serve the central Wisconsin community and is now seeing patients. More information regarding spine and back services are available at stevenspointortho.com. Again, that's stevenspointortho.com. Summers and Pankratz take the draw. It's one cleanly back to Ostricki. Now Didi, that one looking for a deflection, got through and a pad save made by Madsen. That one chipped in onside by Mason Flannery. Dede to Drexler. That goes all the way through and out of the zone. And Summers almost had a breakaway, but Schemberger's able to chase it down and prevent that breakaway. Diggins gets by, centering attempt, and that one off the side of the net. Rebound just sent wide as well. That one chipped in by Katowski. That'll be an icing to bring things back. 13:04 to go here in regulation. As well as to find a great variety of breakfast options at the Rock and Roll Cafe. Breakfast, lunch, Friday fish fries, and service with a smile. Open daily for breakfast or lunch. Only on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. Looking forward to having lunch there on Monday. Been there a couple of times. Man, they are awesome people and awesome food. The Rock and Roll Cafe. Shot from the faceoff is saved by Burdick. That one just chipped out towards center. That one sent behind the nets and left for Bialis. Up the right wing, Bo Schrader trying to chip it through. Here's Westrick out there with Benny Abbott. Westrick stick checked away. Nice play by Hayes, but then Bo Schrader gets it back behind the net. Trying to chase it down into the corner. Memorial plays it back towards center. It'll be chased down. Icing waved off. Chased down there by Tyler Bialis. He'll leave it for Poirier on the right side. Little bank. Brish was backhanded toward neutral ice. That one chipped into the bench. And we'll get a face-off with 12:10 to go. Result with the culture of Wisconsin's favorite tide to life on the farm. Bring the family for a visit to Feltz's Dairy Store, Stevens Point. Cheeses, dairy products, local meats, seasonal decor, and so much more. Feltz's Dairy Store with food, family, and fun. Face-off taken, won by Eau Claire Memorial. Back behind the net. Dillingham keeps it in and launches that one into the netting. Face-off should come out of the zone. Or was it off a stick? So puck comes back in. And it was off of a Old Abe stick, so it'll stay in the zone. Face-off won by Memorial. Then Brish got to force a quick turnover, got a shot that went wide. And a chance to break it out for Oakland Memorial. Spinning play and chipped in by Colin Bill. Flees gets it to Salienko. He'll skate out with it. Looking for that home run pass for Brish. It's going to be paddled away. It was sending just wide of the net. They tried to free up Brish on a breakaway. Brish battling behind the net. And then a hook and a takedown from Brish on Lossman. Yeah, no love lost between these two teams. They'll probably see each other in the playoffs. Dillingham, he'll take a shot sent wide. Here's Pankratz. He'll get it through. Fleece was able to knock it away, and we're going to get a SPASH penalty. Looks like a high stick will be called on Jackson Fleece. We're going to get an Eau Claire Memorial power play. .547, time of the penalty. And a huge power play here for the Old Abe's to try and get it back within one. Might as well refer to Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Molsky kicked out of the dot. Schrader will take the draw against Pankratz. Face off, tied up, and won by Eau Claire Memorial. Sent back behind that, looking for Schemberger. Ostricky out there, and it's at the dot. Schemberger trying to get free. He leaves it. Back for Karnitz. Ostricky wires it out, and it's going to be kept in. It is a high sticking call officially. Schemberger trying to find Diggins. Now back to the blue line, though. D to D, Pankratz trying to get one through to Diggins. That was tipped slightly by Schrader to prevent a shot on the dot. Pressure, though, for Memorial, trying to keep it in, get with the man advantage. Battle, but kept in again. Diggins. That one deflected off a stick into the catching glove and held on. by Zach Burdick. But so far in the first 52 seconds power play, SPASH hemmed into their zone, can't get it clear. Well, the Fleet Farms layaway program is here to help you make this year's holiday shopping easier than ever. Learn more about Fleet Farms layaway program. You can visit any store, or you can head to fleetfarm.com. Miller and Schemberger taking the draw. And Miller gets the boot. Drexler will take the draw. Face-off won by SPASH. But they can't clear it out. They still can't clear it out. That one kept in nicely by Tucker Lossman. Behind the net. WIAA high off the glass, and it banks out. Drexler racing for it. Big hit. Drexler keeps it in. Here's Miller. He gets knocked down and can't quite get a look on net. WIAA into his own zone. Still going, weaving back behind his own net. Now Poirier trying to backhand it through, and they turn it over. WIAA. So that backfires, and a shot deflected wide. Kept into the zone, back behind the net. They tie it up. Final 23 seconds of the man advantage. And taken down and on top of the puck. Battle there from WIAA and Karnitz. Face-off is coming out, or is it going to stay in the zone? SPASH, both teams will get some changes in with 19 seconds left on the penalty to Jackson Fleece. The Dahl Automotive in Stevens Point has 1,300 vehicles, but they want more. They'll offer extra $500 or book value for your trade-in vehicle. Shop DahlAuto.com for the best selection in the area, or stop in to see them at Dahl Honda just off Stanley Street, Dahl Chrysler, Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. 9:21 remaining, 7 seconds left. Last rush for the power play for the Old Ames. Chipped in, and now the penalty has expired. But they can't get it out of the zone. Ostricki now there, bouncing puck into the corner, back behind the net. With Dillingham in the Fleece line with Selienko and Brish. That one off a stick, high, banked down. That's glove down. That one chipped into Brish. Now Selienko trying to weave through. He's knocked off the puck, and they tie up, and a takedown between Selienko and Peyton Hulls. Ostricki tried to step into one, and now they tag up. Here comes Selienko in onside. He'll leave one for Brish, trying to get the Fleece. That one deflected right on net. Caught and held by Evan Matson. Flyers well from Maida Custom Apparel, specializing in providing quality decorated apparel. Includes from corporate casual, team uniforms, promotional items, to sporting goods and awards. Find just what you need to keep you looking great. Learn more at MADAcustom.com. That is MADAcustom.com. Okay, glad to have you all joining us wherever you may be tonight. Broadcasting live from KB Willett Arena here in Stevens Point. A fun non-conference matchup. And that one fanned on by Beckett Carroll, back the other way. Pankratz, he'll take a shot. Knocked down off maybe the mask of Burdick. And then chipped back out towards center. Lossman battling with Grady Miller. Backhand, nice pass across for Eric Karnitz. He leaves it for Pankratz. He'll take a shot into the catching glove. And that one is held onto, and Burdick, official making sure he's all right. He's took a couple high ones so far. There's only Shuda Funeral Services in Stevens Point. Plover here's here to help you with all of your funeral needs with 2 convenient locations and a personal local touch. Let their experienced staff serve your family. Learn more at ShudaFuneral.com. That is ShudaFuneral.com. Still in the zone, Seymour and Fleece battling for it. Top of the slot. A shot turned around. That one knocked down in front. Didn't get through. From Flannery. Here comes Dillingham. He's in on the rush, stepping in. He'll pass it across. Backhand for Fleece. He'll take a shot. That one off the mask. Rebound. Still loose. Westrick takes a shot. Knocked down. Still loose. And does not get through. Scrambling on the defense to try and knock things down all the way through. We'll get an icing to bring things back. SPASH was that close to getting to adding on. A couple of big saves from Madsen and some great defense in front to keep it out of the net. As well, tonight's game is brought to you by Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Premier Auto Body, Dahl Automotive, Stevens Point Brewery, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Point Heating and Cooling, and Portesi Pizza. Summers line in for SPASH as they're looking at Evan Madsen. I know he took one off the mask. They're making sure he is all right and maybe making sure his equipment is all right. As they're still looking at him. Maybe he has to get a new mask, or they're going to take him from this game. And it looks like they're going to have to get a different mask for Madsen. And they do get a new mask in for the goaltender. Go repair that one. So he goes from a white mask to a black mask. Shots 31-18 now in favor of SPASH. Face-off won by Eau Claire Memorial. Back behind the net it goes. Old Abe's trying to send it through. That one banked too far. Dillingham will chase it down. Backhand into the skates of Fleas. He'll send up the wing, and nobody was there but Pankratz. And then fanning on the shot and almost freeing Katowski for a breakaway. Katowski knocked off the puck by Pankratz, and then Drexler will just send it in behind the net. 6:50 remaining, a 2-goal lead. Still a lot of time left, but we'll see in around the probably 3-minute, maybe 2-minute mark when we might start to see the thought of Madsen heading to the bench. Get that extra attacker out there. Summers to Fleas and out of the zone to neutral ice. Chip forward by Summers. Drexler will turn and fire it in. Knocked down to Salienko into the skates of Summers, and that one cleared out by Luke Schemberger. Now Summers, he started the scoring off at 51 seconds. Salienko top of the slot, a shot off a stick and into the netting. Like Mac Diggins got a stick on it. And I've said it every time I've done a hockey game, you can't beat playlists done in hockey arenas because you just hear everything from WW music to Metallica to the Muppets all in one time. As right now we got the Muppets and Menomina. Faceoff was won by SPASH. It's played into the corner. Salienko. All the way down for Ostricki. He'll send one toward the net. That's going to be knocked down off the ribs of Coy Brish. Played behind the net, Didi. Sorry, that was Spees on the rush, number 16. That one gets past Didi. They wave off the icing, and he'll have to go settle it down. He'll pivot, send it up the right wing to Brish. Bouncing puck into the skates of Salienko. Schemberger, and then a can opener. Ostricki at the blue line to Brish. He'll send one looking for the streaking Salienko and just missed him. It goes into the corner and back to center ice. That one deflected. Now here's Spees. Spees, a long-range shot on net. Madsen couldn't find it, and it's in his pads. And he knocks it down and covers up. 5:10 to go. 5-3 SPASH. Of course, stay tuned. We'll have your Nasonville Dairy post-game show following the game tonight. We'll be on the ice with a winning coach and a winning player to wrap up this week. Face-off won by Memorial. They've done a better job in this third period and the face-off dot for sure. And that one chipped in. And Bialis trying to hang on to it, steps up. Now Poirier will skate out with it. And Poirier was a forward last year on the blue line this year. Had a goal last night. Schrader looking for Molsky, and that one chipped into the corner. And then Molsky is going to get called for a penalty on the hit into the corner. We're going to hear another Memorial power play. Head contact will be the call. .12:18 time of the penalty. And we'll get an Eau Claire Memorial power play. The question is it 2, 4, or 5? It's a 2-minute penalty for head contact. That's a big thing. If it had been a major, that would have put a huge advantage for the Old Abes. But it's 2 minutes for head contact for Molsky. Face-off is won by the Old Abes. You can say they got to score on this power play. A little bit of mishandle and they keep it in. Diggins walks into the dot. He'll take a shot sent wide. Pankratz keeps it in. Wheels it in. Back to Lossman. To Diggins. Centering attempt. Pankratz face-off dot. The shot. Blocked in front by Drexler. Dillingham battling with Pankratz. And Pankratz keeps it in. Still going. He'll take a shot. He scores! Gabe Pankratz gets his second of the night on the power play. And Eau Claire Memorial is within one. 12:52 time of the goal. On the 11th of the season from Gabe Pankratz. Fired it through traffic. And I'm not sure Burdick really ever saw it. Perfect shot. And here we go. 5-4. Seymour immediately booted from the dot. Peyton Holes will take the draw against Molsky. That top line out. It's a one-goal game, 5-4. That one chipped in and all the way down into the zone. Wait for the assist here. Here's Miller. Shot wide. Still loose, battle in front of the net. I didn't hear the assists on that one. On the power play goal. Miller battling. He keeps it in off the glass. Now here is Schrader. Trying to settle it down. Jackson Schrader for Miller. He'll take a shot through traffic and a save made off the crest of the Eau Claire Memorial M. And a penalty called. And head contact called on Memorial, I think, this time. And it will be on Seymour. .13:51 time of the penalty. So SPASH will now have a power play. Face-off, won by SPASH, Dillingham. And Memorial's got to be aggressive on this penalty kill, too. You can't sit back, and next thing you know, you're down to a minute. Drexler. Back, give and go. Drexler on the goal line, looking to center it. Now Katowski. He'll turn and wheel it behind the net for Carter Drexler. Brish out there as well, along with Salienko and Dillingham. One-timer. That one is deflected, and I think the save was made off the shoulder. It flipped up toward the netting. A big shot. Gives enough time to force the face-off and bring the top line back out there. 30 seconds gone by on the Wyatt Seymour penalty. Both teams have a power play goal tonight. And as of right now, the game-winning goal would be Katowski's unassisted goal. And that one is cleared back out. Now a race for it by Alice and Oneman racing for it. It'll be Tyler Bialis hustling out with it up the left wing. Long pass across, caught by Schrader. It's a little bit of a pick. And he'll wheel around. Tied up into the skates of Summers. Back toward Miller, trying to keep it in, and he does. SPASH trying to set up this aggressive forecheck here. One-timer. And Schrader couldn't put it in. Minute 3 gone by on the penalty. 57 seconds left on the minor penalty to Seymour. Shots 34-19. Summers will take the draw against Pankratz. Pankratz has 2 of the goals. Face-off one, back to Miller. That one tipped behind the net for Summers. Back to Molsky, right back on then. Summers mishandles it. Backhanded, up and out. Now a race for it. Pankratz has got the speed, but the angle was taken by Alice. And now Summers leaves it for Schrader up the right wing. Schrader skates in onside. Their 3-on-3 pass too far. Miller, though, was able to try and keep it in. Deflected down for Summers. Back to Schrader. Schrader, backhander off the glove, and a save made by Madsen. Final 90 seconds. Schrader turns and scores! Jackson Schrader makes it a 2-goal lead on the power play as he just turned and fired. It gets his 6th of the season. A late serve pro Jamie Wenzel goal for the SPASH Panthers. 15:37 time of the goal. It's now 6-4. And I think pretty soon we'll have to face off. If Memorial can establish anything, we will see Madsen coming to the bench. He is out already past his crease. Chipped in by Spees. That one just sent through the crease. And chipped all the way down. And icing will bring things back with 63 seconds left. SPASH looking to get to 8-0 before heading to Appleton, taking on the University School on the 26th. Spees will take the draw against Pankratz. And it's won by the Old Aves. Pankratz won it clean. But then they can't get it out. Slap shot off the paddle and out of play from Dillingham. Memorial can't get it out of the zone to try and get Madsen to the bench. Still loose, still battling. Home run pass, trying to bank it through, and that's deflected out of play, off into the bench area with 47 seconds left. Memorial trying some home run passes, and they just can't get it through. They're trying to do whatever they can to get into the zone and then get that extra attacker on the ice. They need 2 in 47 seconds. Face-off played behind the net. That one high, chip out. And here comes Madsen. Extra skater on for the Old Aves. 6-on-5. Dillingham spins away. Fleece sends it up. Everyone hitting the ice. Schemberger to Pankratz. That one takes a bad bounce. It's going to be chipped down. Last touched by Memorial. 20 seconds left. Net is empty. 10 seconds left. Diggins sends it through. Where is it? That's a goal. That one somehow snuck through with 6.7 seconds left. Another goal for Mac Diggins. 16:53. The even strength goal for Diggins. From the sharpest of angles, it was almost behind the goal line. He fired that one through and got it into the net. And there's still hope yet for Memorial. The faintest of hope, but still hope with 6 seconds left. Timeout, Memorial. We're keeping things here the rest of the way. That was something else. Bounce off the stanchion and in, but that's the luck of hockey sometimes. And now a chance to draw up a 6-on-5 face-off and try and get something in quick. Again, your Nasonville Dairy postgame show is coming up after these final 8.7 seconds. We'll go off the clock, get down to the ice. 11 goals scored. So Diggins gets his second. Schemberger with the assist. And Pankratz gets an assist as well. .1651 time of the goal. They put 8.7 seconds on the clock. SPASH will send out Drexler, Molsky, and Miller with Poirier and Dillingham. We will see Diggins, Oneman, Pankratz, Lossman, Schemberger, and Karnitz. Schemberger and Molsky take the draw and is won by Memorial. Pankratz will just fire it in on net. Save made. 2 seconds, 1 second. They'll pin it on the boards, and it's over. SPASH hangs on to win this one by a score of 6-5 and get to 8-0. What a finish. They got a long-range shot on net. Burdick was strong, and the Panthers get the win. We'll step aside here from our friends over at Nasonville Dairy. I'm going to head down to the ice, get ready to talk to Coach Polkamp and a player of his choosing. We'll see who he sends with him on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Back here with your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Get those fresh cheese curds made daily. Marshfield Curtis, NasonvilleDairy.com today. Here from KB Will and Mike Willen here, and Coach Polkamp and Jackson. I think Jackson Schrader is going to be joining us in a moment as we start to wind things down. And Coach, during the break, we talked a little bit. This felt like a conference game. It was a rough, physical game between two good teams. There's a good chance you see each other as well going into playoffs. But just kind of walk us through just the energy and emotion of this game.
Yeah, I mean, it's been my third year as a head coach. In the first 2 years prior to this, I mean, they took it to us hard. I think they beat us 5-1, 5-2 both times. And now having a veteran group in that locker room, seeing this team play, we knew it was coming, and we were ready tonight.
And really just the defense, physicality, and special teams kind of won this one. You got a couple of power play goals. You guys talk about the intangible things, the little things for a game like this to stay undefeated.
Yeah, power play has been struggling a little bit, so it was really nice to see them get a lot of chances as well. And to get those power play goals was huge. We knew that they were going to play hard, be physical. We just tried to come out and do the same thing.
And what does it mean for you? Back-to-back nights, you get a fairly comfortable 3-0 last night. Didn't allow too many shots, but then a battle like this right after, and now you get a little bit of a break before you have to go to Appleton.
Yeah, last night, DC Everest, I mean, they play a really solid defensive game. It can be really frustrating at times. To see the guys score more goals tonight, it feels good to have them be rewarded for that.
And I guess last you talk, you scored in the first minute of the first minute of the second, and you get a late one to end up being the game winner from Jackson. What does it mean for you to have kind of up and down the lineup getting some goals tonight?
I mean, we have tremendous depth right now. I mean, I can put anybody against anybody at any time. It's just awesome to see the depth and the players that Stevens Point continues to produce year after year.
Absolutely, Coach. A great win tonight, a good battle. Have a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you down the road.
Thanks, you too.
We'll be joined by Jackson Schrader, Highlight House Player of the Game. I'll make sure he doesn't run over my foot with his skate. A game winner tonight, I guess. Talk about what you were seeing on that final shot to get it in.
Getting one more goal was definitely big. I was just pounding it to the net, see if we can get some rebounds. Lucky enough to get one in.
And really, it seemed like you just kind of turned and shot it. What does it mean for you guys to have that top unit, put 4 forwards out there to get things to get maybe a little bit extra stick handling in there to try and get your special teams going?
Yeah, I mean, we're always just trying to score, put as many forwards out there as we can. I don't know, just put the bucket back in the net and win the game, bro.
And for you guys now, 2 games in 2 days. A conference game last night. You get this physical one here. A little bit of a break now before you have to head to Appleton. How are you going to kind of recover from these 2 days to get ready for that Christmas tournament?
Yeah, we're definitely banged up a little bit, put ice on everything, heal up, and get back to work.
And for you as well, a veteran guy approaching 200 points in your career, what does it mean for you to, as a senior to see this team grow like they have now?
I mean, we have a lot of great players. Doesn't mean a lot to get 200 points. I just want to get to state and do something we haven't done in a while.
Sounds good. So we're going to do one last thing. You see your camera up there. I'll give you the microphone. I'll get you out of the way. I think you've done this before, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'll count you in, okay?
Just tell me when.
Yeah, I'll count you in. Go on. 3, 2, 1.
I'm Jackson Schrader, and I'm in the house.
Good luck, man. Jackson Schrader, Highlight House Player of the Game. He got the game-winning goal on the power play to end this one as SPASH picks up a 6-5 win over Eau Claire Memorial here from KB Willett. From all of us here at Zaleski Sports, this will wrap up the week, and this will wrap up me before the holidays here. So for Chase Lyons up in the balcony, this is Mike Williams saying so long, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Everyone, please have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, and we'll talk to you one more game on Monday, and then for all of our winter break tournaments following after Christmas here on Zaleski Sports. Find that full schedule at ZaleskiSports.com. From all of us here, stay warm, stay safe. We'll talk to you next time, and good night, everybody.